guys, it's time to bring you guys another episode in our Colorado Rockies franchise mode, and we're just gonna run through like the end of the year. Today is the beginning of the off season, so I just wanted to kind of show you how we've been improving, any big milestones that we hit this year, and stuff like that. So it is 2019, so we did go 107 and 56. We were expected to go 102 and 60, so we were five above our what we were expected to do, which was great. We had a 290 average, a 3.91 ERA, and our BABIP was 321, so not bad. We made the playoffs. Attendance was higher than last year, and but our payroll as well is higher. Accomplishments I wanted to go through because we did have a pretty good one. Actually, it'd probably be better to go over into this screen. Player info, game performances. So top game performances, Lucas Giolito did throw a no-hitter in May this year. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, obviously. 2 walks with 9 strikeouts. Tajon Walker had the, I assume it's because had 12 strikeouts over 9 innings. But that was only a shutout, so. But I think it was us, and yeah, Lance Lynn also threw a no-hitter. So 2 no-hitters this year, no perfect games or anything crazy like that. And no crazy, like, more than 3 home runs a game, which is, by all means good. But Jake Lamb did have an 8 RBI game July. No crazy 6-hit games or anything like that, but just showing you guys a little bit about it. Let's run through the team stats real quick. We had a pretty decent team. Noah Syndergaard with a 3.2 ERA, Giolito with a 3.41, Matz and Reyes both with over 4 ERAs, and then John Gray, who really didn't get much playing time with us, with a 5.93. Bucknell, though, did pitch 100 innings as well as Talon. Talon with a 3.53 and Bucknell with a 2.95. So Bucknell, I would say, was our best pitcher this year. Obviously that might have went up over the next 100 innings or so. Running through the lineup, though, actually, let's run over here again. And no, it's somewhere. I know it's somewhere. Slug report. Oh, I don't remember where I saw it. Accomplishments, no. Awards, no. I know it's in reports. Let's try to find it real quick. Was it roster? No, it was. Ratings. Oh, I don't remember where it was. Player ratings. Should be like player stats. Oh, here we go. Awesome. This was a tough one. So this is just running through. Our average leader was Hideshi. Hideshi had 43 home runs this year. Great season by him. He had 117 RBIs. Giolito led the team with 16 wins. Matz and Bucknell with 15 and 14. Like I said, Bucknell was just very, very good this year. Team leaders in ERA, Giolito and Matz were the 1 and 2. I don't know why the other pitchers aren't there. Maybe it's because we had them for a full season. That might be it. Strikeout leader was Giolito with 207. So pretty happy with that. Hideshi did win the NL batting title. We were 9 games above the Dodgers. This was our pitching staff for the majority of the year. Obviously Syndergaard doing decent. He didn't have a great season, but it wasn't a bad season by any means. Ken Giles, who was our closer, who we brought in with a trade from Houston because he was killing it in Houston, did not do great, unfortunately. But he's only on a $6 million contract, so it should be reasonable enough to keep him. Catchers, we didn't have anything too crazy with catching. 14 homers for Salvador Perez, batting .318, so a pretty decent season for him. Infielders, let's sort by homers. We actually had some pretty decent power hitters in our infield this year. Hideshi, Baez, Dominic Smith only hit, I want to say 7 for us, but he only played 50 games, so not a great turnaround from playing in New York, but still a decent season. McMahon with 25 homers. Rendon He only hit 6 for us in 50 games. Sorting by batting average, Hidishi, yeah, Smith, Rogers, Baez, all doing pretty well. So I'm happy with how our team turned out. No 100-run players in our infield, unfortunately. Our outfield was not the greatest, but our outfield really doesn't have that big power guy in there, which I am going to be trying to get in this offseason, with Victor Reyes leading with 15 homers, Buxton, Reed, and Brito, as well as Tapia. I'm not sure why Tapia just... I feel like he's not doing as great as he has in other saves for me, because usually he's like a 30 to 40 home run. At least I've seen that before with Tapia, but I'm still happy with the average of Tapia. Victor Robles batting over 300. Definitely want to make sure Tapia is getting his play time, just because I feel like he deserves it. Then, the lineups versus left and right doesn't really matter too much. Information though, we're first obviously in the division. Record at home, we are 51-30. Away, we were 56-25. So we are actually better away than we are at home, which was that's usually pretty unusual. In extra inning games, we were 9-5. 1-run games, we won the majority of those, 28-18. So that's good. We were winning close games. Did well against lefties and righties. When you win, 107 games, it's kind of hard to not do well against both. Started off strong, ended strong. Had a little bit of a bluster in September, but as well as August. But we, had 4 strong months leading into those 2, so didn't hurt us as much as it, probably could have. We were first in batting average, on base percentage, slugging percentage, on base and slugging, runs scored, hits, extra base hits, home runs. So you're first in all of those, 12th in walks, 9th in strikeouts, and 2nd in stolen bases. So very, very, very happy with the team offensively. Really, not too many places we can improve on. Being a little bit more patient would improve both base on balls and strikeouts. Pitching stats, we weren't as great as we were before. Earned run average, we were 9th. Starters ERA, 8th. Bullpen, 10th. Runs allowed, 9th. Hits allowed, 7th. Opponents average, 7th. BABIP, 16th. Home runs allowed, tied for 3rd. Base on balls, 7th. And strikeouts, we were first in. But definitely a lot of improvement that can happen. But I think that's more just letting the pitching staff gel together and get on some rhythm instead of really bringing in a new piece to it. But let's go look at salary arbitration. Definitely want to bring back Giolito, Gray, Matz, Giles. Yeah, I'll bring back Giles. Maybe use him as a trade piece. Really, there's nobody that I don't want to bring back there. We don't have anyone qualifying for an offer. No. Yeah, really, everybody. Actually, let's go look real quick. Front office, upcoming free agents, all players. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let everybody go. Yeah. I would bring back Sam Wall, but he's just he's injured for 10 months, and yeah, if we want to sign him, I guess we can. But yeah, we're gonna let all those guys go. Oof, just read all those. And we did get a trade proposal from Chicago. A no-named left fielder for Will Craig, he might turn out to something decent, so we're gonna pass on that one. And we already... Oh, we need to go look through the... Yeah, I don't think we're bringing back Addison Reed, actually. With a $7 million year. Yeah, we're going to void the last year of his contract. I believe we went through all this stuff last year. We have a $214 million budget. Blake Hickman for Victor Reyes. No, thank you. And... do we need to sign any personnel? I'm not exactly sure if we need to or not. No, oh, yeah, we need 1 hitting coach, 1 pitching coach, and 2 managers. Okay, so let's go look for those real quick. So, pitching coach first. Anyone? Power pitchers. Let's see if he'll. Cool. He will go. Then we need one hitting coach. And I'm actually going to look at the managers to see if there's anyone that I'm willing to go after. Yeah, I don't think that these two outstanding will want to go to. It's going to be pretty tough to find someone that's going to want to go to AAA. There we go. And then we just need someone that's like decent or average to go. Oh, wait, we just need managers now. Just need managers. So no great managers, so I think I'm going to wait another year to see if anyone gets canned or something. Or just wants, a different, scenery. And that's when I'll become just a GM of this team. And when you're just trying to find a manager, and nobody wants to go to single A ball. Or it's not even single A, it's rookie ball. Probably going to have to get somebody unexperienced. Even the people that are inexperienced. Unproven. Yeah, we'll go with you. And what about you? Cool. So that should figure out all of our coaching. And I think we can send till arbitration and awards and stuff. So he wants an increase in salary. Okay. Kansas City, Ventura for Brendan Rodgers. Interesting, but wow. Very interesting, actually. He did have 16 losses last year, so he's only on a $9 million salary, though, which goes up to 12 next year. Let's actually talk about this trade and see if we can get something less than Brendan Rodgers, because I really don't want to give up Brendan Rodgers. Victor Robles. You do need a relief pitch. What if I give you like Ken Giles or something? I would be totally happy to give you Ken Giles. Okay, so I can just throw in... Oh, Brendan Rodgers is not as good as he should be. Oh, that actually might... Yeah, I think we're just going to accept the trade. Because Brendan Rodgers, I just assumed he was taking a little while to season up in the minors, but... I mean, he had a decent season, but... We're going to rock that trade out. Alright, so it looks like David Dahl to Washington. Interesting. Okay, so let's try to get through salary arbitration during this episode. And right fielder, Ron Carlos Stanton. No, I think I'm okay. Cincinnati, Bautista for Marquez. Tempting. Detroit, actually looks like a pretty decent pitching prospect for Castro, though. I'm going to have to pass on that as well. We got Gold Gloves tomorrow from Cleveland. Green for Forrest Wall. Forrest Wall actually might be my starting second baseman next year, so I'm going to pass on that. Gillespie for Snell. So that's actually a pretty interesting trade. Snell, obviously a pretty good young player for Gillespie, who's also good, who we brought in and then shipped off to Houston, I believe. Yeah, should be Houston. Yeah, we brought him in from Tampa Bay and then traded him like the next day or something. So because we had Dominic Smith, Gillespie, Hadishi, and I feel like one other first baseman. So Ryu is going to earn the AL pitcher Golden Glove. McCann, Myers, Pedroia, Chapman, Martin, Gordon, Camerier. I'm probably butchering that one. And Brandley Jr. Cottham, Realmuto, Rizzo, Garcia, Bryant, Profar, Montgomery, Wilson, and Getty. So no Gold Glovers for the Rockies this year. Ooh, the Diamondbacks and the Rogers, or the Dodgers. Okay, so really nobody for nobody. Reliever of the year, Cody Allen, Landa, and Rooney for the AL. And for the NL, Davis. Oh, that sucks. That's tough to swallow. He just came off of waivers, too. Interesting. And Bliss, so not the greatest once when it's claimed off of waivers and they are second in the reliever of the year. But Silver Sluggers, we have McCann, Myers, Odor, Muchano, Correa, Brantley, Ishizaki. I feel like that's good. Sano and Benintendi. And NL, it's going to be Mats for the Rockies. Woo woo. Dianon, Hadishi, of course. Baez, of course. Donaldson, Seager, Harper, Trout, and Kones. So 3 Silver Sluggers. Very nice. Very, very, very happy with that. Rookie of the Year. Trade proposal from Pittsburgh. Josh Bell, who had a down season for Ken Giles, who also had a down season. Rookie of the Year is going to go to an international free agent, Travis, and I'm not even going to attempt that, Jameer. And then we have Salazar, Collins, and Mayes. Probably butchered that one too. But no Rockies there. Don't expect really. Any trade proposal from Kansas City for Nick Ross and Arteaga for Castillo. Not going to happen. Hinch wins it for Houston, and we are going to win our Manager of the Year, which is great. I wonder how many. I think we might have only won one of those so far. We've been. Oh, this is our second actually. So we might have won it last year. I don't remember exactly, but that's awesome. Now Cy Young, don't expect to win a Cy Young this year. Rondon, Barbeito, and John Walker, Jacob Turner, Carlos Martinez, and Jake DeGrom. Now MVP trade proposal from Texas, really quick. Odor for Forrest Wall. Okay, so that's not Odor. Interesting, but yeah, like I said, Forrest Wall should be our second baseman next year, so we're going to pass on that trade. Correa, and then Bogert, and yeah, a different Odor for the Rangers, so 2 Odors for them. Harper, Hadishi second, Soler third, so we do get snubbed on, but, 29 homers, batting 328. We batted 337 with 43. I feel like that's pretty shitty that we didn't win, but that's okay. Whatever. I'll just be salty about it. Because that is pretty stupid. But salary arbitration is in a couple of days. Free agency filings. And San Diego, Austin Hedges for Alex Reyes. Tempting, but we already have Salvador Perez. Boston Feller for Robles. No thanks. We don't want to give up, too many starters until we see what happens with the free agents. So, San Antonio, Dylan Thomas for Dominique Smith and $1 million. Oh, tempting. All right, so lots of salary arbitration. In favor of the team, Giolito in favor of the player, Baez player, Brito team, Giles player, Talon player, which is interesting, Tapia team, Buxton player, Matt's player, Reed team, John Gray player, Smith player, Jordan Patterson team, Herrera team, and Ref Snyder team. So I feel like we did decent in salary arbitration. Toronto makes us a trade. Travis for Ventura. We already are locked down at second base though, so we're going to pass on that. Nolan Arenado is going to file for a free agency after 1 year in New York. So possible. He wants 10 years, $32 million a year. So really just what we wanted last year. International free agents, we'll look at them. Jacob Turner, who just won the Cy Young. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to make some moves depending on what we want in this offseason. It seems like, yeah, a lot of players, Martinez, Turner, Gray, Betances, like some really good players. We only have $11 million for free agency, though. So we definitely would have to go look through our salaries and probably unload Syndergaard. I do want to unload Rendon, but that'll all be next episode. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. My name is Thomas Shoes, and I will see you guys next time.